In this video, we're going to explore some of the most commonly used built-in functions for the CCS compiler using a PIC16F877A microcontroller. We'll use one program that contains multiple examples for things like blinking an LED, reading a switch, using UART, reading analog values, storing data in EEPROM, and generating PWM. Here's our main program. At the very top, we have the pound include 16F877A.H line. This tells the compiler we're working with the PIC16F877A. The pound use delay line tells the compiler that the PIC MCU is using a 20 MHz external crystal oscillator for its system clock. That's important so that delay functions like delay_ms work correctly. Right here we have a set of pound define options. You pick the demo you want to run by uncommenting one of these lines. For example, pound define run LED blink will run the LED blink demo. Let's start with the LED blink example. Inside the demo LED blink function, we use the output high built-in function to turn on the red LED. Then the delay millisecond built-in function to wait 1 second, then the output low built-in function to turn it off. A shorter way to blink an LED is to call the output toggle built-in function, which toggles the high or low state of the pin. The LED continues to blink because the code is executed inside an infinite loop. Next up is reading a switch or button. The input built-in function checks if the pin is high or low. If it's high, meaning the switch or button is pressed, we turn the yellow LED on with the output high built-in function. Otherwise, we turn it off. This is great for simple user input. UART, or serial communication, is incredibly useful for debugging. The use RS-232 line sets up our transmit and receive pins. We use the printf built-in function to send text to the computer, and the getC built-in function to read a single character from the serial terminal. For reading analog sensors, we first configure the ADC with the built-in function setup ADC ports and setup ADC. We pick a channel using the set ADC channel built-in function. The read ADC built-in function returns a value from 0 to 255 for PIC16 or PIC18 devices. Some PIC16 and PIC18 devices have 10-bit or 12-bit ADCs. The directive pound device ADC can be used to have the read ADC function return 10-bit or 12-bit values. EEPROM is non-volatile memory that retains its data even when the microcontroller is powered off. The built-in function write EEPROM writes a byte to the internal EEPROM. The PIC16F877A microcontroller has 256 bytes of internal EEPROM. The built-in function read EEPROM reads the value stored at a given internal EEPROM memory address. This is perfect for storing settings or calibration values. Finally, PWM, or pulse width modulation, lets you control things like LED brightness or motor speed. The use PWM line starts the PWM on CCP1 and sets the frequency and duty cycle. The built-in function PWM set duty % sets the duty cycle as a percentage. The resolution is 0.1. This means that entering a value of 100 equals 10.0%. The LED toggles between full brightness and 1/10 brightness every second. These built-in functions in CCS make working with hardware a lot easier. You don't need to mess with low-level registers right away. You can start building projects faster and understand the basics before diving deeper. Visit ccsinfo.com for more information about the easy-to-use CCS compiler IDE and for purchasing options.